Greetings fellow martial artists and welcome to Nippon Sport. Today we will try to help you find the right glove for your training. When you just started boxing or kickboxing, you will need a pair of gloves for pad work and maybe for sparring later on. The first decision you will have to make when buying a glove is whether you want a back glove for all pad work, something like these, or whether you want a boxing glove. The back glove, as the name indicates, is made for all type of pad work, the heavy bag and the focus mitts. Has enough padding to protect your hand effectively, but would not be padded enough for hitting your training partner in the head without injuring him or her. So these are the right ones for you if you are training on the back, and whether you choose a model with a closed thumb or open thumb is just a matter of preference. That's up to you. If you know you want to go into sparring, you will need a boxing glove. They look like these, and they have a lot more padding on the knuckle area, or in total on the whole glove, meaning they will protect both your hand and your training partner more. That's also the reason why many people these days like to use a boxing glove for mere pad work as well. When you decided on purchasing a boxing glove, there is two major designs of these. You can find some that are very round and ball shaped, like this one. They usually are very well suited for sparring, at least in traditional boxing, kickboxing. They are very oftentimes used because a lot of the glove's weight is put as padding in front of the knuckles, so you will protect your training partner very well. And going into the nitty-gritty detail, these gloves have a higher possibility of sliding through when your partner covers up, whereas the more square-shaped ones might stick in the training partner's cover. If you're using it for pad work, or if you're training Muay Thai and MMA, usually people go for this type of glove here. You have a very flat area here where you hit, so you get a good clean feedback of how you hit the bag. Or in training where you're being hit by kicks, there is more to cover up behind and protect yourself with. Also, you usually find a more tight fit in this type of glove, so most people will prefer this fit compared to the traditional ball-shaped glove. When you decided on the type of glove you want to use, you will have to decide which weight you buy it in. The weight of a boxing glove is indicated as this number here, either at the wrist or it can be printed on the inside here. It's either 10, 12, 14 or 16, and it's measured in ounce, the US weight unit. The heavier your glove is, the more you're being slowed down when you punch, and that means you're not hitting as fast and thus not as hard. So the higher the number, the better you're protecting your training partner, or the more difficult it is for you to accelerate the glove. So if you're going for a lot of stamina training, you might also want to choose a high number. If you are sparring, ask your trainer in the club or the other ones you're training with what they are using or recommending or demanding. In the end, it's them who decide what you and they have to use when hitting each other. One last thing are children gloves, like the one we have here. When you go below the 10 ounce, the gloves really get smaller and smaller. All the other ones are one size, but below 10 ounce, in 8 ounce, 6 ounce and 4 ounce, these are junior, respectively, children's gloves that really get smaller and smaller to accommodate the smaller sized hands of children and teens.